I'm introvert, but if I say people don't
I
believe,
don't believe you.
people don't believe. And I went into the barber shop, bro. They spent 2 hours.
Kim, I can tell that you're not looking for nice vibe.
I'm cashing out.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Here for a Reason podcast. This is your favorite and one stop for all amazing information. Today I have a wonderful guest in our midst, as you can see. He is one of the most prominent leaders in the city, and we are really happy and glad to have him in our midst. I will allow him to do the introduction himself. Over to you.
All right. My name is Richard Abankwa. Yeah.
Yeah, so how long have you been in Kamloops?
I've been here for 6, 7, 8 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
such a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, did you come through studying, work?
Yeah, I came through study. I came for my MBA, Masters in Business Administration.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you graduated what
Yes,
year?
that was 2019.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really nice. And ever since you've been in Kamloops, what have you been able to do? The things you've done so far and stuff like that.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
we really
So,
want to know. I mean, that's
yeah.
the point. I'm sure it's a very roller coaster journey, right? But we want you to share with us, those amazing, good, bad times that you've had so far and how you've gotten to be where you are today.
Actually, I don't know where to start from because I came as an international student,
Yeah.
and then when I was in school, I was really involved in school. I was doing most of MC jobs, and then
nice.
I was part of the student union,
Great.
the entertainment committee, and then
That's huge.
I was also part of the NBA game. So we go to different parts in BC to
play
participate.
game.
Yeah.
What kind of game is that? Is that football? Or-
It's diverse.
Okay.
It can be basketball,
Okay.
football, because every year they come up with a program. Then we have to, it can be fundraising, debate,
Okay. Okay.
So I was really active when I was in school.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so that helped me to also connect with a lot of people.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what part of Africa are you from?
I'm from Ghana.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. That's our brother. Like, really, y'all know what they say about Nigerian and Ghanaians, but now is not the time to talk about that. Well, Mr. Richard, once again, it's so nice to have you here. I mean, when we started this podcast, you were like the first on my list. I said, no, we just have to bring Mr. Richard here because this man right here is full of gift, talent, and all that. And just so I put it out there, he's my official barber. He makes all my hair. He cuts my hair so nice. And just explain to us how you started. For someone who studied MBA and you've managed to carve yourself a niche in hairstyling, there is nobody that comes to Kamloops today. If you ask them, if you say you want to barb your hair, the first person they will recommend is go to Richard. So tell me, how have you been able to grow yourself from MBA master to being a master of your craft?
All right, as the saying goes, you always have to look for a problem, look for a solution for
Absolutely.
it, and then you can pick it up from there.
Yeah.
So when I came as international and immigrant, I was so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get a Canadian, to bracket, a white person to cut my hair for the first time. So I was so excited. And I went into the barber shop. Bro, they spent 2 hours. They spent 2 hours. They don't, at the end of the day, they said, we don't know how to do your hair. I'm like, why didn't you say it?
Jeez,
You should have told me something about it. And
Yeah.
I told them they shouldn't even line me up. I'll go home like that. And I was having basic knowledge about how to cut my own hair because back in high school, I used to do a little bit trim for my seniors because I was having clipper in school. And then they always punish me. Like, yo, your punishment is Saturday, you are cutting my hair. Exactly. So
Imagine.
I had the opportunity to learn basic things at high school. So when I came here and I noticed that, okay, there's two people. His name is Nayas, one of them, his name is Nayas. And then the other person name is, I've forgotten his name, but he's from Jamaica.
Okay.
And he was advisor at TRU World. Yeah. So Nayas normally he works on weekend for cutting hair. So you have to go and stay in line. First come, first serve.
Yeah.
And then I told him that, oh, I know how to barb.
Okay.
And he was like, okay, there's a shop, you can get your
Own
equipment,
space,
and
yeah.
then you can start barbing in your house. And I'm like, okay, what should I buy? And then he gave me
The
idea of what
list,
I should
yeah.
buy. And then I went to buy it, and I was cutting my own hair, and I was cutting my roommate's hair. And I had an Indian roommate too. Oh, I studied in India for 3 years too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
so
nice.
that's how I know how to cut their hair
Oh,
too.
okay.
So I gave him a haircut, and then he went, and then he colleagues asked me, "Wow, who gave you this nice haircut?" And I'm so my roommate.
Yeah.
So that's when
You
he started
started.
referring his Indian brothers coming to me for a haircut. So that's how the whole thing grew. And I wasn't posting it on social media,
Yeah.
but they were the one referring
Referring.
people to me. So my
Yeah.
customers become more of Indians than
More of
Africans.
Africans.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And talking about owning your craft and your skills, how do you think, what are the lessons, or how did you get to that point, that you own your craft and your skills, and you didn't even think about going back to your portfolios and looking for 9 to 5? If I'm right, you're no longer looking for 9 to 5.
I'm not looking for 9 to 5.
I am sure,
Yeah.
because the amount of money you're making, I can tell that you're not looking for 9 to 5.
I'm cashing out.
I know how much I paid to have my hair cut,
Oh,
so
yes.
I sure know that you're really cashing out. So, and they tell us back home where I come from, if you're traveling, they'll tell you, go learn a skill. I really don't understand at the time why they will tell you, go learn hairdressing, tailoring, any hand job. Until I got here, I met you, and I see the way you do your things. So, how did you hone that craft? How did you build it up to this point that before anybody think about anybody else, you go to Richard first?
All right, one thing I noticed, as I said, I saw a problem and I decided to
Yeah.
solve it. And I wasn't the only barber, but I decided to concentrate more on the hair cutting. You understand? So one thing too I know is, so you have to learn before you earn.
Absolutely.
So since I wasn't
knock
good,
that down.
since I wasn't good
Learn
about the
before you
hair, I'm like, okay, sure, this is really bringing in money. Even I was working at a company, Sandman Signature, as a banquet server on weekends. And MBA too is flexible. Sometimes you have class Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday you are free.
Okay.
And some days too you have only 2 classes in a week.
Okay.
And then you are free. Sometimes to Monday you have 3 classes, and then the rest of the days
So you
are
basically
free.
have enough
Exactly.
time
I had enough time, and I was working in school too
work on
part-time.
yourself,
And school
yeah.
hours doesn't count.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I was working in school, I was cutting hair at home, and then I was working at Sandman on weekends. And all this while I was also making what? Connection, talking to people, because I'm introvert, but if I say people don't
I
believe.
don't believe you.
People don't believe.
I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
So there's one thing that you can always become, you overcome your comfort zone.
Yes.
You just have to do what you don't want to do.
don't want to do.
And so that's what I did, and I was able to overcome that kind of introvert thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, then
I was going to say that you're a people person, and I think that's one of the things that helped you own your craft, because you are everywhere. You know the best food in this city, you know the best location and everything, which is really good, and I think that has helped your craft a lot. And I was looking at your name on your social media, I see that it is Lavambio, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
So how did that name, what brought in that name? Because that name is not related to Richard.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the Lavambio is like the brand, the haircut brand, Lavambio
Yes.
Barbershop. Yeah, I started from my basement laundry room. So that's where I started cutting people hair from. And I went to YouTube to learn a lot of fade, and then I only knew how to do the haircut, but as time's going on, people were demanding for coloring.
Yeah.
I registered for a course that was like $80.
You registered to learn how
Yes,
to.
exactly. So
Nice.
how to do coloring, and then
yeah.
as time goes on, I noticed that okay, people were like, okay, I'll go to this lady to do my cornrow, and then I come for a haircut. I wish you know how to do all, so that I can do everything here. I went to YouTube. I learned how to do cornrow. I went to Amazon. I bought human hair, like those mannequin, and then I started practicing on them how to do cornrow. So that's how I learned how to do cornrow.
Like, your story is very dynamic. For someone who spent a huge amount, studying MBA in TRU is not cheap. For someone who studied MBA, you took your time out to go over and learn the basics of this hand job, right? And you just didn't stop at the haircut thing. You learned how to color your hair, learned how to make weavings like cornrows and all that.
I registered for a course to learn how to do dreadlocks
You
too.
paid for all
Yeah,
those
that was
things.
$500.
And I think that that's what, as Africans or as anybody in a foreign land, should emulate, because these are things that, aside from the basic thing that you came here to do, study, work, or whatever, at the end of the day, all these side hustles will help you build your brand and all that. So, for upcoming people, like people that are thinking that, okay, I want to learn a skill, I don't know how to go about it. So what are the steps? What are the things that you can tell them how to go about it? What they need to do? Work both on their personality and both online trainings. How would you suggest they start and go about it for people that are looking to build a skill?
So if you are trying to build a skill, I would say just there's no right time to start. People will be like, okay, if I get camera,
finish.
I'll start taking
God bless
pictures.
you.
Your phone that you are using, you pay like 1,000 to buy your phone. You can start with your phone, start taking pictures with your phone. Even with everything that I do, I went online to go and learn how to edit video and how to take video so that I can,
Yes,
when a customer
serious?
comes, I take a picture, I know how to edit it, the color grading and everything, you understand? So there's so much that you can do as an individual if you want to start. There's no right time to start, just start it. And as time goes on, and one thing too, when you start, don't be eager to charge people because you see people making money out of it. Do it for
that
free. When I was
one.
learning dreadlocks, there are so many people that I did it for them for free.
Wow.
I spent hours standing. I was doing it for them for free because I know it's gonna pay later on in life.
Yes,
And
that's
it's really
right.
paying though.
It
I do
is.
retweets for $200. Just imagine if I get like 3 people a day. I don't have to work again. You understand?
Richie! Richard!
So
Come
please
on.
learn how to do things for people for free. Volunteer to do things for people for
exactly,
free.
volunteering.
And then the next thing too is what? If you're an immigrant and you are here, don't try to market yourself to your people.
alone.
Explore, because
box
this
yourself.
is Canadians' country.
Yes,
So they are the people that you're
diverse.
supposed to what? Target more than your own people. You understand? Target them more because they want your service.
They do.
Before you start targeting your own people. You understand? So
yeah.
just as there are so many customers, you understand?
Yeah.
Right now, I would say that most of my clients are like Asians and then Canadians. And I don't really put myself out there to try to advertise to my fellow Africans. Those who believe in me, they come, but they are not even my target market anymore.
Yeah.
And I do cornrow for a lot of white people, Indian people, and some of them, 2 people has come, white people. They were like, okay, we want to do dreadlocks. And I did it for them. It came out good and they were really happy about it. So just explore. And one thing too, so you have to what? Make strategic relationship.
Whoa, come on.
That thing will really help you.
Richard is really spitting bars on this podcast. Like, I am learning myself. Honestly, how many people has come to you for volunteering? Let's just be like, how many? Probably
2 people.
so
yeah,
far.
they said they want to learn. I'm like, okay, come and stand by and
Do you
watch
charge?
what we do. No, I don't charge.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I think I should
charge.
sign up. Where do I
should
sign?
just come into the shop
I need to
and watch what we do. That's all.
Wow, that's really amazing. I mean, you don't charge people for something you took your time to learn, and that's another stream of income. But really, that's really amazing. I mean, yeah. So, by the way, this is just by the way. If you are in Kamloops or BC and you need a hand job in barbing, you need to contact Richard. He's making how much again? Oh God, I need.
We're not talking about that over here.
Like really, Richard, I don't think I want to be a podcaster anymore. I think I
Please
want to
trust
be a
me.
barber.
At the end of the day, if you keep on, you will start earning money. People will start calling you and be like, okay, we want to put our
product.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was just.
I know.
Okay, so we've talked about how to you own your skill. Meet people, don't box yourself, volunteer, try to do for free at some point. I was scrolling through African page one time and you made a post about searching for a girl. Now we're diverting from, owning your skill to having a life partner, which you mentioned on the group chat, like you've been having a difficult time finding, you said, quote and unquote, Nigerian girls in Kamloops. Please tell me, what's that about? Have you been able to find what brought about this question? Because that day when I saw that post, I'm like, what's Richard all about again? So tell me, what brought about that post? Have you been able to find a Nigerian girl since that time? And I saw that some people prefer solutions and tell you what you can do to bag yourself a Nigerian girl. Why do you need a Nigerian girl so bad? So all these questions, I have them in mind. So you start asking them now. Let's go.
All right, so it's not me personally needing a Nigerian girl.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just noticed that most Nigerian ladies would love to date their men before any other country. And if you are any other country, it's difficult for you to break into that barrier of Nigerian ladies because you have to work hard, like 4 times harder than a Nigerian man for you to win a Nigerian lady. And I didn't understand why. But their men come to our country and then our ladies run and hug them like they go just like that. But if other men are going to Nigerian ladies, it's difficult. Why?
I don't know.
Like, why?
Richard, my question is, have you ever asked a Nigerian girl how?
Oh yes. So many. And then some will be like, yo, we I don't know. I don't know. The response are so many that look. I'm like, you know what? I give up.
Why? No, you shouldn't give
When I
up.
posted it on the African group, some people tell me that, yo, you just have to keep trying, shower them with gifts. And I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, right, if you are looking for life partner and I'm also looking for life partner, why do I have to go extra hard for you to know that, okay, yeah, this is the person that I really want to be with, you understand? Some people will be like, okay, let's go for dinner.
Yeah.
But we can go and walk on the park, try to get to know ourselves. Go for dinner. Like, are you hungry? Like what? But if I said that, they said I'm not romantic.
Richard, excuse me. Wait, Richard. I think you're an old lover. You're an old soul lover. I mean, why are you walking through the park? So I'm speaking as a Nigerian girl. I don't know about every other one that you've spoken with and, their aim, age, target, what stage they're in. But really, I don't think it's that difficult for Nigeria. I don't speak for all Nigerian girls. And by the way, let me just put that out there. I don't speak for all Nigerian girls. I'm speaking from my own perspective. I don't know the kind of girls, their age, what level they are, what's their aim and ambition when it comes to relationship. But I just think that most girls would love to see that you really care. Yeah, some people might not like to go walk in the park, right? They probably want to have a chat with you to see, the kind of person you are before they go walk in the park with you. So, but then I would just advise that you just keep trying, just like they said, except you're tired of trying. Nigerian girls are really sweet girls. I don't need to convince you, you know that. For you to be chasing after them every night and then, you definitely do.
They are not. They are not. You guys are not.
Well, yeah. But anyways, I kind of like, I took courage from that your post, like, okay, so somebody really cares about having to bag Nigerian girls like this. Like, what's so important about Nigerian girls that you really want to bag? But like they say, just keep pressing. I mean, you never can tell. Anyone would definitely fall into your hands. And, we've basically talked about so much, and the major reason why we have you here was just to talk about your skill, how you manage to go about it, and things upcoming small businesses can do. Is there any platform, is there any way for people that are looking to advertise? Because really not everybody has the same energy you have as to being everywhere every time. You are really a people person. Like, the first day I came to your shop, you were very, very warming and welcoming. Like, you were laughing, you were playing music, you were listening to inspirational quotes and teachings, and it was really nice. Even if I didn't want to strike conversation with you, the fact that I'm listening to the motivations and all that really brightens up my day. No, most people don't have this charisma, don't have this energy to do that. For people that are introvert, real introverts, not extrovert introvert like you, what do you think they can do, platforms they can go to, how you think they can manage that? Because trust me, there are a lot of small business owners that are really struggling to have their business out there. I know friends that do things, but they don't know how to go about putting their products or their services out there for people to see?
All right, so I know that there's a page on Facebook Kamloops that is for advertisement. So you can check it out and then you can put your flyer over there. And then you can also ask your friends to do referrals, you understand? And then whenever they do referrals, they mention your name and then they come next time, you can give them a discount. That one will also help if you are not that kind of outgoing person. And then whenever you see yourself to try to give your card, one thing to notice is for people that are starting up, they don't have business name, they don't have social media page, they don't have anything. So when you ask them that, then they give their number to the person and that's it. Sometimes try to tell the client that, oh, please, I'm gonna give you 20% discount. Can I take a picture of before and after? If they are comfortable, you can take it. Some people be like, okay, you can take it, but don't let my face show. Perfect. It doesn't harm the person taking a picture. So that you put your your work, your product, your service out there, and people will know that, okay, yeah, this guy did a good job. I'll go and patronize this person one day. So that's what you have to do. You just have to put yourself out there. If you're an introvert person, you don't necessarily have to be in front of camera trying to advertise yourself. You understand? Just a little bit of content. Right now, everything is social media. You
Yes,
understand?
it is.
And your face doesn't have to necessarily show. So even if you're introvert, you can still put your service or product out there.
That's really nice. So, have you ever faced any challenges in this line of your business? I mean, as simple as it may
mostly,
look.
yes. You finish someone's haircut and be like, yo, bro, this doesn't look exactly like the picture. But you know that the head shape of the picture the person showed you and the head shape the person is having, if you do the same thing, it's gonna be funny. And then you be in the business for so long, you'll be like, okay, sure, you know what? This is how this person's head shape is. Let me cut it in a way that it will fit exactly how the head shape is. You will feel it, the person will be like, bro, what is this? So those are the kind of the challenges. Others will be like, yo, bro, I didn't like your haircut today. And then you have to be like, you know what? You're just paying half price, and then, or be like, next time, you just have to pay half price or something. Yeah, so I face a lot of challenges over there, but it depends on how you communicate with the people. But sometimes too, I snap, bro. I'm a human, right?
Standing for hours,
Be like, yo,
going up
especially
and
those
down.
that would be like, bro, I'm not gonna pay for this haircut. Like, this is
Whoa.
not what I requested for.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, no problem, you can go. No problem, you can go. Just leave. Now you want to explain that I told you I want to do this. I told you. I'm a human. I also have my limits.
Yeah.
And then everywhere is scattered.
It's back.
And then they'll be shocked. And then they'll be looking at me. I'm like, oh, you are shocked. You don't think I can be crazy. So,
wow.
yeah.
For your line of profession to think that you would have challenges with people, with guys.
Seriously.
Guys should be chilled, like, okay,
No,
it's okay,
no.
it's fine. Well, that's really something. But anyways, this has been really, really insightful and, educating, having to tell us that, no matter what you do, where you are, you can start anyhow, like even as little with your phone, you can build something. You don't have to wait till you have those grand location before you start what you were supposed to do. So do you have any final words for, small business owners, people that are owning their skills, that are still building before they launch out grandly into the system? And also for upcoming immigrants or Africans here.
Okay, upcoming immigrants, Africans, Indians, other countries. When you're coming into the country and then you have a craft, you want to build it up. Immediately you come in, first thing I would say is what? Socialize. Socialize, please. No matter how introvert you are, socialize. That thing is very, very necessary. You are not socializing because you want the person to come and patronize you. The person may have a grandma who will be interested in your service.
Oh, yeah.
So immediately the grandma said, oh, I want to do eyelashes. Oh, I met this girl at this business meeting. She told me about eyelashes. Let me see if I still have her contact. That's how you get it. And then the second one is learn how to speak their language. If I say speak their language, not like phone or anything, you understand? Like, blend into their culture, their hockey games, try to go for their hockey game, try to do most of the things that they do for fun, skating and those things. I know that we don't like it because we're not brought up like that, but their celebrations, thank you. You just have to blend yourself into it. And then the next thing is, so if you have the time, learn French. Learn French. It's really necessary. This is a country that they speak both English and French. And French, I have started last year. I'm using an app to learn French, and I've been to Montreal twice already, and it's really improving. It's really good. I'm not doing it because I want to go into a sector to have a job or anything, but it's so nice that somebody will come to the barber shop and be like, okay, from the person asks, oh, are you from France? Yes. And then you're able to communicate 1 or 2 words, you understand. So learn how to speak their language.
That's
and then
really nice.
as I said earlier on, start small. Whatever you have, start small. Start practicing with your friends. You understand? You take your camera, you take your phone, you start recording your friend on his birthday. You go, okay, let me take a video of you. And then you go to YouTube, buy a course, invest in yourself. Trust me. Invest in yourself. If you don't have the money, some of the things, YouTube is free. And if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you don't have data, most of the restaurants, they have free Wi-Fi. Go over there, watch YouTube on your phone, and then build your skill. Trust me, it's really worth it. And then the next one too is what? Just try to make, as I said, strategic relationship. Make friendship, because friendships, they are some kind of relationship that you built right now. It pays the bills. You can go to a restaurant and be like, oh yeah, I know Richard. You know what? Your dinner is free. You understand?
Because I know you've been enjoying that privilege.
So these are the few words that I'll tell to people who are trying to come up with a business or start in a different country.
Richard, thank you so much. Your wise words, really. In fact, I held on to that part, that privilege of food and all that. I think that's a good word. So thank you so much for honoring our invite. We just wanted to say thank you so much for coming. Thank you. We hope that next time when we call you, when we grow bigger and you grow bigger too, you would honor our invite.
I will definitely come. I don't even mind coming tomorrow.
Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode, and we will see you in the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and click the bell button. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!